Hi, I'm Samson Akanet. Today I'm going to be giving a demo presentation of bluerain systems and its components. Okay, so I'm going to log in using a username and a password and press enter. Right, so this is the home screen. We have the dashboard, parents, classrooms, students, staff, and users. And on the left side, we have the menu. We have admissions, students, classrooms, subjects, assessments, fees, payments, staff, parents, and users. So I'm going to go to the students. So in the students menu, we have a list of students, and you can view the student details. You can edit them. There are lots of other functionalities here. In the classrooms, we have all the class divisions. The number you see by the side is the number of students in each class, and these are the class sections, so you can have A, B, C, and all that. So here I'm going to open primary 4, and you can see the list of 15 students in primary 4. Here we have other functions here, but this is the one we're going to concentrate on, which is the class report cards. But before we generate the class report cards, I'm going to show you how we compute these report cards, the assessments which will be calculated to generate the report cards. So we go straight to assessment. So in assessment, we have classrooms, we have subjects. In the classrooms, you have a list of all the classrooms, and for each selected classroom, you have the subjects for that classroom. So I've selected primary 4A, and we have all the subjects for primary 4A. So I'm going to select phonics, and we're going to create assessment for primary 4 phonics. You can do that in two ways, either by clicking create new and entering the values here manually. I'm just going to do just for 2 students and click save. So just so you can see how it's being calculated. So you can see it's taking these values and sum them up to get the total, and the grade has been calculated, class subject position, and the remark. So all this is being guided by a rule which is defined here. So you can see 20, 20, 60. You can change these values as you wish. So it knows that I can't put a value more than 20. So there is validation in that. This is just saying that I have empty records here. So from 3 to 15 is empty. That's what it's saying. So I'm just going to click no. And you can see it has highlighted that cell to show that that value is not what it's expecting. It's greater than 20%. I'm going to change it to 20% and save. So this is basically how the assessments are being calculated. And also we have the grading system. So here, this is where we define the grading system. So this is how it knows that 42 is a D. So the second way to collect assessments is using the Excel template, which is a lot faster and easier and more flexible. So with the Excel template, you can just download a template. I already have one in my documents folder, so I'm not going to override it because I have values there just to save time. So I'm going to click no. I'm going to go find that file in my documents. So I'm looking for phonics primary 4. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, so here is phonics primary 4. So this is the file we're looking for, and as you can see, I've already populated values for the first 5 students. I'm just going to add one more. So 15, put 14 here, and I'll put 56 here. So I'll click on save. So we have 6 students here. I'm going to close it, close that, and I could delete what we've done before, but let's just go ahead and try to upload this one. So it's just going to realize that we're trying to upload duplicates, and it's going to give us a warning. So yeah, so as you can see, it's stated we have duplicates. So I'm going to remove the previous one we've done and would import this particular one. So as you can see, these are the 6 students with the values of the 6 students in that Excel sheet. just ignore that. If I click on save, okay, it's warning me about the 9 empty records here again. So I'm just going to say no, and it's going to recalculate everything. So as you can see, it has recalculated the totals and given the grades just as we did manually. So this is how the assessments are being calculated and generated, and the grades are being generated. So I'm going to close this, and so basically the process is to do this same thing for all the subjects. For primary 4 we do all the subjects, primary 5 do all the subjects, and then once everything is done, we can now generate report cards. So I'm just going to go to primary 4, and we will generate report cards for primary 4. So to generate report cards, there are some few functionalities here. Here we have skills and behavior. It's already populated, so I'm not going to spend much time here. Class attendance, it's already populated here, so we're not wasting much time here. And report card type, I'm going to talk more on this. It's just basically the type of report card you want. Is it a grade based or a position based? Then the academic term, this is the current academic term. So I'm going to go ahead and generate report cards. So I've clicked on the class report cards button, and I'm going to confirm that by clicking yes. So this process will automatically compute all the assessments we've collected, and it's going to generate report cards for all 15 students in that class. So these report cards would be in PDF format, and it will be saved in a folder in the documents folder. So there's a system folder called U3 Tech, and then there's a subfolder called report cards. Once it's done, it's going to automatically open that folder, so you don't have to go finding it. So as you can see, it's under U3 Tech, it's under documents, U3 Tech, report cards, and then uh, it has a folder within it. So you have your report cards and you have it. So it groups everything according to the class and the academic term. So I'm going to open 5 report cards, and we can compare so that we can compare the values. So we have 5 report cards opening, and as you can see, they're all in PDF formats. Great. So here we have Joan, we have Epaphras, we have Christabel, we have Grace, and we have Destiny. So as you can see, this is a position-based report card. You can see the class attendance. There are 14 subjects. You can see it has automatically calculated the percentages, class highest, class average. This is the rule it's using, CA1, CA2 exams. This is skills and behavior. And here, this is the interesting part. So here, it automatically analyzes the results and gives a comment, a personalized comment, because as you can see, it's referencing the name of the student. So Joan performed excellently in writing. I believe she can do better in creative arts. Stay focused. So if we take a look at writing, writing is her highest, which is 95, which is an A, and her lowest is creative arts, but she didn't fail, so it's just saying I believe she can do better. So that's creative arts, which is her lowest, and it's a D. So let's take a look at this other person, Epaphras. Epaphras performed excellently in home economics. I believe he can do better in vocational aptitude. So quite similar. Christabel, um, yeah, Christabel performed excellently in mathematics. However, she performed poorly in vocational aptitude. Try harder next term. So if we take a look at vocational aptitude, which is her lowest, um, yeah, it's an E, so close to a fail. So which is why it's saying she performed poorly. So the whole point of it is it gives customized, personalized comments on the results. So basically, all the teachers need to provide is CA1, CA2. If there's CA3 and CA4, you provide it, exams, and that's it. Everything else is automated. So the total is automatically calculated, the grade, the position, the remarks, the comments are generated. Even this one too, it's stated somewhere, and it's gotten based on the grade of the student, the general grade. That's the head teacher's remark. And then we have a scan signature, and this resumption date is also set. So this is the report card in a nutshell.